No.
So hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this one we're going to be talking about firearms in Assassin's Creed and why firearms need to go. Now, I'm not going to be all dicky and say firearms are all out bad for the franchise, like guns and shit, because they've been in the games basically since AC2, and they took a more present role in Revelations, and then an even more present role in 3 and 4, and in Unity they have a fairly present role, I suppose, and then in Syndicate you have all-out 6 shooters. So I just want to talk about how guns are modernising the games a little bit more and sort of bringing the modern day and the historical setting a bit too close for my liking. So I like the idea of there not being guns. Like, I don't mind the idea of the hidden gun. Now, that was a good feature, that was a good way to implement a firearm. However, I don't feel as if any form of proper firearm is necessarily a good idea for Assassin's Creed. Now, I understand, given that some settings have guns and stuff, like 16th century would have guns, and forward basically. There's a lot of firearms around then. I understand that much, and I'm saying that anything set past then probably needs firearms for realism, if anything else. Sorry, if not anything else. But that's the problem. They're modernising the games too much, and they need to go back to before the 16th century, where there aren't really firearms. Now, the hidden gun was cool, don't get me wrong, I like the hidden gun, but I don't like the idea of muskets, revolvers, flintlock pistols, and legitimate revolver pistols, and all-out bloody P99s. Like that, it just takes away from the experience, and it gives the guards something to not get close with, and it sort of brings the fighting, which is a major part of Assassin's Creed for many of us, the fighting, it sort of makes the fighting a lot more, it makes it a lot less enjoyable. That's what I'm trying to get at. So if they were to remove the guns, I think that we could probably enjoy the fighting a little bit more, because the combat will be a little bit less focused on dodging and using meat shields. Now, really cool if you had to dodge throwing knives and catch throwing knives and throw them back, or maybe even catch like an arrow and throw that back at somebody, or catch an arrow and stick it into somebody. That'd be really cool. Like, you counter by catching an arrow mid-flight, which is possible, by the way, and then sticking it into somebody. And I don't even know if that would be cool or not, but they can give it a try. I mean, they need to do something different from just fists, canes, swords, and guns. These guns, they sort of take away from the combat. They take away from the game quite a lot as well. They give you a ranged advantage, but they give your opponents at that same ranged advantage. And I'm really more interested in seeing what they can do with a setting where there aren't any guns, which is why I'm so hopeful that Assassin's Creed Empire is at least set in the 12th, 13th century, because that'll be somewhere where there won't be much firearms around. I don't think there'll be any, and we don't really have to worry about, hey, is this guy gonna shoot me? Nah. So hopefully we'll be seeing an Assassin's Creed game in 2017 where firearms aren't a thing, but are a thing in the modern day, if you get me. Like, have modern day missions where you can use guns. That'll be a good way to implement guns if you want to do it that badly. Like, put them in the modern day, because that would work. But in the past setting, they need to make sure that the guns aren't there, because they really do take away from the experience with me, and I really don't want the experience in the next game to be hammered down by another gun, which is obvious that, guns, I know it's not a major thing, but it is to me, because it's just so repetitive. They're all modern settings, almost fairly modern settings anyway. They're like 18th, 9th century. They just need to go, because then they don't really have much. They don't really have much interest, and they don't add many opportunities for you as a player. And when you've got people with firearms on rooftops and stuff, you think, oh my god. And it just doesn't feel right to me to have guns in the past setting of Assassin's Creed, which is why I've not been too comfortable with the guns in Assassin's Creed. However, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment on what you think about these firearms. I know it's a minor point, and I'm pretty much barrel scraping here, but I wanted to talk about it because basically it's something that really bothers me about Assassin's Creed, because it takes away from the experience for me, and it might take away from the experience for you, because it just doesn't sit right with me. I mean, all these firearms, like the hidden gun was okay, but other than that, The guns in Brotherhood were alright, because not many people used them, and being a rarity, I can stand that just about as well. So Brotherhood and Revelations and 2 got the gun usage right, but I feel as if it's time for them to scrap guns altogether and go to a setting where we aren't going to see any firearms, but implement them in modern day where it will actually work. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment. I'll see you all in the next one with another video. So thanks, you guys. So